Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have fired three of his staff over a seal that was used on a letter that wasn't approved by him. Allegedly, oh, allegedly. Long live the Ooni of Ife, long live Queen Naomi, long live the Yoruba race across the globe. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the Sàcks. It's still on the Royals. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my super people. Daylight, my daylight, daylight. Thank you so much. I saw all your wonderful comments. Delaram, you're beautiful. Delaram, thank you so much. Thank you, people. I love you. I appreciate you. Now, I want you to know that I sincerely appreciate you. I see you as family right now. I respect you a great deal. I do know that I respect each and every one of you so much, okay? That's why you see when people come and they attack me so much, I can't even attack back. I can't, okay? Because I have too much respect for you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you for your loyalty. I appreciate everything that you do for me. And I know, and may God bless you and continue to bless you. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. When I went down there, I saw everyone, Delaram, thank you. It's good. We saw your face and all of that. I was just blushing like, ooh. You deserve to see my face, okay? You do deserve to see my face. And I want to give a shout out to Madam Elizabeth Ogunrude once again, Taiwo Ali Balogun once again, Abe is always on our life. Taiwo is always there. Madam Elizabeth is always there. Thank you, people. Thank you. I love you so much. Okay, so report reaching us right now allegedly is that the Ooni of Ife has fired three staff that are working with him over, his seal. Okay, seal happens to be an authentication stamp that a king or anybody would use to authenticate a document. And so they said that there was a information reaching us allegedly says that there was a letter that was sent across to I don't know, Scotland or something, and that letter was sent from the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and the seal was there, and Ooni did not authorize the seal, and he is very upset. That is something that borders on trust and allegiance and a whole security and a whole lot. When he found out that this had happened, he had to fire these people. So the thing is that how far can they go? What can go wrong before measures are put in place to ensure that things like this do not happen again? That this is very worrisome because it goes to show the level of what do I say? It goes to show the level of how much these women have been able to, sink themselves into the affairs of the entire, like it's almost as if everyone is playing and working with them at the expense of the king. And it's important for the king to understand this and be very, very careful and understand that, good or bad could come from anybody. And when you have this kind of situation, you try to be very careful with the people that you trust and those that you do not trust. And also I think there should be boundaries. I think, and when things like this happen, people should pay and to serve as a deterrent to others, because if it is open, "Hey, he's a liberal king, everybody talks about how liberal he is, how kind-hearted he is, how he love. If you begin to be that soft, it's a good thing. Women love soft men, and I do think the reason why all of these women are flogging around the Ooni of Ife is because he is a very soft man. And but it's really good to work in a way that people will not prey on or take advantage of that virtue that you have. Sometimes people tend to want to take advantage of the virtue because for a king, I don't understand. It's even in the days of the old that we will hear things about this seal and or how dare you go and use a seal. If everything we are hearing is to be true, this is like the height of everything. I don't know how it works in the Yoruba land if everything is to be true. Now, somebody had also asked a question that why do you keep saying if everything is to be true, if all we are hearing is to be true? I keep saying this because I have told the people that these are all allegations. It's not like one report where I am standing there with a microphone. I am saying right now I am here at 2020 GMT or CAT and I am reporting live from here and here. So when you have this kind of information, you have no problem with whether it is true or not. But when you have information where we sit before the camera and disseminate informations like this that we are getting from other sources, you can never tell if it is really true. And that is why I keep saying if all of these things we are hearing is to be. So without digressing so much, meanwhile, they said that these men that were fired, that were made to let go of their jobs, were saying that the seal that was used is probably not that of Ooni of Ife. That she never ever came there to ask for seal, and that she never ever collected any seal from anywhere. That they never saw her there, and so if a seal was used, it's probably some kind of duplicated one that is not the same seal. So we nobody can understand where some of these things are coming from, but of course it is what it is, and it's all alleged information. And they say these people were fired, like really really fired at a time like this in Nigeria. This a good time for people to begin to lose their jobs, where the economic situation is so not good right there in Nigeria. People are crying so much and all of that. I feel that we should be more considerate. You do not do things that will fall on other people. Where if we do something that is wrong, it's maturity to stand up to your responsibility and take responsibility for the things you have done rather than allowing it affect other people adversely. But the truth remains that it behoves on the Ooni of Ife to, ensure that security measure is put in place to understand that good or bad things can happen to both good and bad people, and can come from both good and bad people, and also from those we trust so much. A lot has happened in the palace. We think that with this level of agitation, desperation, and all of that, he needs to be absolutely careful. And they said that he has been feeling really, really bad over this whole messed up in the palace, the competition, and all of that. Then the thing again is that how do you put yourself in a situation where you just want to keep competing, such unhealthy competition? Somebody is going to represent KBSC somewhere. Why should that be a big deal? If you say that you don't want to do local representation, don't do the duties at all, because I think that I have seen cases where people say, he doesn't respect me, he doesn't respect me. That's because people do not understand that you're supposed to earn respect, okay? If they're not making you do international representation, then it therefore means that it's because they probably think that you may not be able to deliver. And that shouldn't be a problem. It should be something that you want to work on and improve on yourself, and just be the best at what you do. And so it's not to fight. We don't have to fight over every little. So from what we are hearing allegedly, they said the monarch is saying this one is going to really serve as a deterrent to other people, because it's not going to leave it. It's not one of those things that will sweep under the carpet. That he is going to investigate to find out where they got the seal and how they got the seal and how that letter got there. And this kind of situation can be very contradicting, because apparently a letter had already arrived there before stating that Ashley was going to do that representation, and now another one came stating that Aunty Igbi is going to do the representation. And so this war between cold war between Aunty Igbi and Mama Lawo, with due respect, is something that is very, very unhealthy. And I think that as wives, we also have the responsibility of thinking about the mental health of our spouses, our husbands, and even if he's married to so many women already, you need to know that if anything goes wrong with him, you will lose. Like it's your stuff, your man. He is there to protect you, to give you all the protection in the world. So if something goes wrong now, you are the one who is going to, lose ultimately. So you want to do everything that is within your power to protect him. But I do not see these women thinking from that point of view. I do think that they are all thinking about themselves alone. I do think that ultimately, apart from Queen Naomi, the only woman that protects the Ooni of Ife is Dr. Elizabeth. And I want to also think that maybe, just maybe, Ashley May. I do think that Ashley really loves the Ooni of Ife. I don't know, but from her behavior, from the way she talks about the man, you know that when a woman does not love a man, it's very heavy. She doesn't really talk about the man. But when a woman loves a man, you will see it in her, disposition and everything. And that is exactly what Ashley has shown. And I think that other women should be less selfish. They should think about the mental health of the man. If everything we are hearing happens to be true, okay, they should also think about the mental health of the man. Now, Ooni of Ife is somebody that I respect so much, and I think he is a great king, and I respect him so much because I feel, in my own personal opinion, don't drag me, I feel he is a very intelligent king, and he is liberal. I like his sense of humor from afar because I haven't had a one-on-one encounter with him, and so I am somebody who is fascinated with the culture and tradition of the Yoruba people, the Udua people. Okay, and so even the Bini people, I have this fascination with their own culture and tradition as well. And so when you see me blogging here for the Oni Queen Naomi, it's because I love these people so much. So they said he got really upset, fired these people. These days he's not smiling. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. That means he's not smiling with anybody. Like when he's going out or when he sits, even when he sits with his wife, you can see that he's not ready to play with anybody. He doesn't seem happy, doesn't look happy at all, at all. Like he looks like somebody that has a lot of worries, and I feel bad for him because I don't know how he used to look when he was with Queen Naomi. He was completely different. Like there are two different people between that time and the KBC that we are seeing now. So they said he went ahead allegedly to fire those people. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.